Welcome back to the Tigers Den podcast, guys. Before we get started, you know what we got to do. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Gat Game. Well, our Tigers moved to 9-0 on the year after beating down Ole Miss 59-24. It was a dominating performance from start to finish. Chris King continues his amazing season, 25 of 36 for 347, 4 touchdowns, but he did throw 3 interceptions. Going back and editing the highlights, some of those throws he makes are crazy. When he decides to leave, he could go down as the best quarterback in this school's history. On the ground, Joel Thomas continues his big year. Finished with 124 yards and 2 scores. It's crazy. At the beginning of the season, I thought it would be the JT show, but the offense has been more pass happy. But JT is still putting up numbers. As you can see, Easley, Jones, and Jackson each got some carries this week as well. Out wide, Sean Edwards. The junior finished with 9 grabs for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he again made one of the sickest catches I have ever seen on this game. Antonio Walker showing that he is also a dangerous weapon, catching 5 balls for 87 yards. Paxton and Smith both caught touchdowns this week. On defense, Jason West had another big day. 12 tackles and 2 sacks. Rayshawn Baker and Brent Sova both had 7 tackles and an interception, but I think player of the game has to go to safety Christopher Warda. He had 5 tackles, but an amazing stop inside the red zone on 4th down. And on special teams, Eric Rogers does it again, taking the second half kickoff back to the house. Digging deeper into the stats, Ole Miss had a solid day offensively with almost 500 total yards, but 3 turnovers and a special teams touchdown. GSU shows why they are the number 1 team in the nation. And the rankings agree. GSU was sitting at number 1, followed by Oklahoma in at 2. Navy jumps 8 spots to 3. Oregon's in at 4. Baylor up 5 spots to 5. Ohio State is in at 6. USC is 7. A&M is down 4 spots to 8. Cincy down 6 spots to 9. And Pitt rounds out your top 10. Big congrats out to Jason West this week. He won Defensive Player of the Week in the SEC with his 12 tackle, 5 TFL, and 2 sack game against Ole Miss. To the recruiting trail we go, and it's a big week for GSU. Our number 1 player is coming into town to visit. 5-star athlete Pierre Jackson is coming on his official visit. Jackson could be the next great running back to call GSU home. Also coming in for his official visit is center John Pennington. He's going to add great depth to an already stellar offensive line. Make sure you head over to the Instagram and Facebook and Twitter page as I break down some of the key players that have already signed with GSU at Big C Gat Game. Links are down in the description. Well, it's time to head down to New Orleans and take on our rival, the Southern University Jaguars. But let's be real, we can't even call it a rivalry anymore. Sometimes this game feels like it's just a stat packer game, but I guess each SEC team is allowed 1 in the season. The Jags come in 2-7 on the year with wins over FCS and Troy. Southern is led by sophomore quarterback Alex Montoya. He's a pocket passer that's thrown for 1,784 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. There's nothing impressive about Montoya. He has a below-average arm and 0 speed. Look for the D-line to pin their ears back and get after the QB. In the backfield, junior Anthony Pearson leads the team in rushing with 545 yards and 5 scores. Alonzo Roberts is second on the team with 391 and 3 scores. The way it looks, the run game carries the offense. Out wide, Means is Montoya's go-to weapon. He's got 43 catches for 687 and 6 scores. Senior Craig Poland is second on the team with 28 grabs for 316 and 4 touchdowns. This receiver group isn't that good at all. I expect our secondary to shine this week. On defense, outside linebacker Will Cummings leads the team with 72 tackles. DN Kenny Tidwell leads the team with 4 sacks, but he's out this week. Senior DN James Simmons is second on the team with 3.5 sacks. Corner Kenny Bentley leads the team with 2 interceptions. He's tied with safety James Beach and strong safety Corey Jefferson. This year's Jaguars team is not that good. They are weak on the D-line, no real depth at linebacker, and their corners are trash. But their safeties are decent. Look for our starters to come out and put on a show and get the backups plenty of time in the second half. And, of course, Herbie is rolling with the Tigers this week. Comments below, how many points do you think GSU will put up against Southern? Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. And we'll talk from the Superdome. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.